Hi boys and girls, it's me, Mrs. Jones, coming to you from my living room. I hope you guys are all enjoying your time with your family and getting a lot of learning in too. I'm here today because I am going to read you guys a book. The book I'm going to read is one of my favorites and it has an important lesson that you can learn from it. This book is called The Koala Who Could. Can you all see that? So, this book is by Rachel Bright. She's the author, the one who wrote the book, and Jim Field. He's the illustrator, the one who drew the pictures. In a wonderful place where the day was just dawning and the breezes blew soft on a warm golden morning, in a place where the creatures ran wild and played free, a koala called Kevin clung to a tree. A nicer gray fellow you never would meet, as soft as a soft thing from ear tufts to feet. His favorite way to relax in the sun was to cling and to nap and to munch a leaf bun. And after all this, well, he'd need a nice rest. Yes, Kevin liked sticking to what he knew best. You see, high up was safe, since he liked a slow pace, while the ground down below seemed a frightening pace. Too fast, and too loud, and too big, and too strange. Nope, Kevin preferred not to move or to change. So he clung to his tree as he knew what to do, and was never too keen to try anything new. So when Wombat stopped by and shouted one day, "Hey Kevin, why don't you come down here and play?" I think, he replied, I should stay on my plant. I'm busy right now. No, I'm sorry, I can't. I wonder how Kevin's feeling. Maybe start thinking about that. "Why not?" cried the Ruse with a super loud cheer. "Yes, why?" called the Dingoes. "There's nothing to fear." But Kevin, who'd never been one to act fast, said, I've got clinging to do, but it's nice that you asked." As Kevin sat watching them chatter and share, a part of him wished he could join in down there. But he knew he'd miss home. It was dark and so late. The whole thing was risky. Adventure could wait. Whatever the invite, he'd always say no. Oh dear, it seemed Kevin just couldn't let go. So at this point, I want you to really be thinking about what Kevin might be feeling at this point in the story. I can tell by picture clues. That can help me. I know it's hard because we're looking at it on the screen here, but even just this picture alone, you could look at Kevin and think by looking at the picture, what might Kevin be feeling? What might he be thinking? If you were Kevin, what would you be thinking or feeling? Very interesting. Think about that for a minute. So his life was the same, no matter the day. The weeks came and went, and the months rolled away. And Kevin stayed still while the world moved around, until he awoke to a worrying sound. Tap, tap, the sound went. Well, this was a blow. Tap, tappity, tap, 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 tap. Oh, no. Oh, goodness, guys. Can you make a prediction on what you think's going to happen? Look at what the woodpecker's doing. He's tap, tap, tapping the tree. And I'm wondering, I bet this is the tree that Kevin's on. Think about it for a second. What might happen next? Uh-oh. Uncling, the crowd called, which had gathered below. Leap and we'll catch you. Just let yourself go. But Kevin was scared. Let go? No, I shan't. I won't, shouted Kevin. Oh dear, I just can't. Oh goodness. Woof. Down came the tree and with it was bringing crash and a wallop. A Kevin still clinging. Aw, poor Kevin. Kevin, he carefully opened one eye and looked up at the love staring down from the sky. Then one paw by one paw he loosened his hold. He felt springy and light and happy and bold. Oh, it seems like Kevin's feelings might be changing, guys. The worst he could think of had now come to pass, and he was just fine. Why, he felt quite first class. So when Wombat leaned over and held his paw out, Kevin no longer felt worry or doubt. When Dingo asked, "Now will you come out to play?" the crowd all joined in with a, "What do you say?" And even though this wasn't part of his plan, Kevin replied, "Yes, I think I can." And Kevin from then on was always can do. Because life can be great when you try something new. What lesson did Kevin learn by the end of this book? I want you guys to think about that for a little bit. What lesson did he learn? I know I learned some important lessons from reading this book, and I hope you guys did too. Also, I know for myself, I've had some experiences in my life where I've gotten worried or scared about trying new things and trying different things. Maybe it's a type of food I didn't want to try. I used to not like mushrooms, but now I love them. Sometimes it just takes us taking that step and trying something new to find out it's not so scary. I know sometimes even in school and other activities that we do, we say, "Oh, it's so hard, I can't do it." But remember, Mrs. Jones always says you can do hard things. I know you can do it. So all you need to do is try, okay? So just like Kevin, he finally realized he can do the things that scared him or worried him. So I know with you guys, you could be like Kevin too. Well, I hope you enjoyed this book. Again, it's called The Koala Who Could. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you guys in just a few short weeks. Bye.